Hello again, Andy with Handy Andy Handyman, Handy Andy on Demand. Welcome back to your project walkthrough over in Alpharetta. We're in a country club or golfing community over here today, dodging the raindrops and looking at houses for people. So this homeowner called us out for some fascia and trim repairs, and whenever we come out, we'll just walk the whole rest of the house and see what we see, so the customer can kind of make a hit list of what they want to do. It's the whole stitch and time saves 9. And when you have stucco houses like this one, stucco houses require an extra level of care. They tend to not be caulked well. You really want to keep this vegetation at least 2 feet away from the house, like in here, because it'll trap moisture on the trim. And we always talk about not replacing with maintenance-free trim, which is a vinyl product typically, because it won't warn you to let you know there's something wrong. And she's had some people work on this house before, and that's what they use, and you're about to see why not to use it. So on the second story foyer right here, it may be hard to see it. I'll try to zoom in a little bit for you. See that wrinkling right there in that left corner of the window? That's rot. That's rot in the sash. So that's about a $2,800 window. So it's a lot cheaper to just go ahead and fix that. Handy Andy's the only company I know of that'll get in there and router that out and piece it in with real wood and put it back good as new, so you won't have to replace the window. These front door repairs are really typical just because they're not caulked well and they don't back prime the wood. So that's a center right there that's rotted, this piece here, and then it's into the frame as well. And you see where this owner or somebody had someone repair it once before, and that's why it's rotted out. They've got a horizontal cut here trapping the moisture, and they only back primed and sealed what you saw. It's actually into the right side frame right here too. They've caulked it. You can see the rot, and the same thing on this left side over here. See in here, and she's got some insect activity in that area too now. On this little window down here, it's hard to see it, but there you go. That left brick mold is rotted, and the same with the right one. I can't see it in this angle though. And so we just piece those in, and we back prime and seal every face of the wood. So we use wood in our replacement projects for a reason. Wood will let you know, hey, I've got a problem, it'll rot. Any caulk, even ours, is gonna fail at some point. So you wanna be able to stay on top of it. This second story, I'm guessing bonus room or master bedroom window right here has the same issue. The left brick mold in the bottom of that frame is rotted in the sash. And so you just want to catch those before you have to replace the whole window. On the left side here, right at the corner, this was one of the trim pieces that she saw. And so it's happening with the gutters. She's got gutter screens. You see the streaking across the top? That lets you know the gutters aren't draining properly. And so it's hard to see it in the video, but there's screws in the bottom of that gutter, and the gutters have never been sealed, so they're leaking and rotting this fascia board. I can't get it with the, there you go, right there. See it? See that rot in the wood right there? And then we come around to the garage doors here, and you can see the condition of the gutters. And if you step back looking this way, they all need to be cleaned. When you get to this center of the garage door, the left and right sides of the frame are both rotted. And you can see where someone has come in and replaced the upper brick mold or molding with PVC. Same with this left piece right here. That's PVC, so it's never gonna rot to let you know anything, but the water's been getting in all along, and she's probably actually has a little bit of termite damage behind it now. If you were to push in this area right here, my hand will go right through it. And so that's the problem with the vinyl material, is the caulk, see where it failed behind it? So the water's getting in behind it. It's getting in on the side, even though someone tried to caulk it here. You can see the gaps right there. See those black marks and gaps? Every time the water gets in, it's not gonna rot this anymore to let you know it's a problem. Now it's into a more expensive piece. That's all rotted there. And you can see it on the other side here, and she's got some termite activity or carpenter ants on this side right here. And again, it's because the moisture is getting in up here. If you come around the corner, see the flashing up here, see that black line? That's what costs you money, and that's PVC that she paid to replace at some point. Don't fall for that trap. Contractors want to sell you that stuff as an upgrade. It's not an upgrade, because if it doesn't rot to let you know you've got a problem, then you get into a more expensive problem. If she wants, we can also fix these garage doors. We pretty much do anything, which is an interesting place to be in this company. A lot of gutter companies will come out and they'll clean your gutters, and we do that too, but we're sending carpenters out so we can actually make the repairs. Usually if your gutters are as clogged as these are, you're gonna have rot, which is what she has. On the back of the house, it's gonna be a little harder to see it. This left rear corner back here is rotted, and again, it's because the gutter's leaking. Over here in this basement window, she's got probably a dehumidifier or something somewhere pumping water right here, so it's rotted that left piece of brick mold. Whoever she's had working before has already replaced the top piece and the right piece with PVC, and you just don't want to do that. When you put Bondo on a rotted sill like that, it just traps the fungi that causes wood rot in the first place, and that'll all rot out again too. So we can fix it if she wants to, or not. Cool little company. We do everything: painting, carpentry, windows, doors, decks, tons of deck repairs. These kind of repairs back here, this is a fairly new door, and you see they've done the same thing here. See how bright that brick mold is? Somebody came in here and replaced that with PVC, and then they went a little too wide with their caulking. She doesn't need painting, but she does need a better caulk job on these doors, whoever did this. And then the other problem is with the door, see that metal flashing? It should extend about 3/4 of an inch to 1.5 inches beyond that new brick mold. When they replaced this door, they had the perfect chance to do that. And you'll see on the rest of the house, they're all cut short too. That's standard in Atlanta. It's just the way new construction's done here. It's wrong. When you get up to the main floor right here, the second window from the deck,